Hello, I've had a few questions about how to create images in Canva, or basically how to create any kind of images and optimize them for your landing pages and websites. So I thought I'd create a little video. So we're going to engage with AI. And what I did here was I asked it to please create the following image in a hyper-realistic photo style, a three-legged race where two business partners, a male and female, are tied together at the ankle, racing against other teams on a track filled with obstacles like marketing fluctuations, investment hurdles. I didn't ask it to do that. That's what it created. So I'm going to ask it just to please try again. Please try again. Showing more. Okay, let's see what it comes up with this time. Okay, I paused the video for a bit as I asked ChatGPT to make some others, but they just steadily got worse. So I'm going to stick with this one and download that. Okay, and go into Canva and show you what we can do. So here's my page. I'm going to upload the image. Okay, so it should be in documents. No, it should be in downloads. There we go. Now the reason I'm taking it into Canva is twofold. I want to make it more mine, and also I want to fix, you see, market fabulations, not a real business term. Did it spell investment right? Yeah, actually it did. I have no idea what that's supposed to say though. So we're going to fix that, and I'm just going to show you the magic of Canva and how you do it. So first of all, we're going to expand this to fill the page. Actually, before I do that, I'm going to show you one other thing that Canva can do. So we can click on that image and edit the photo. We could remove that background and put a different background in. We can do magic expand. This is one that is, it's iffy on whether it works well, but we're going to expand the whole page. So rather than open up the box and take up the post size that I have there for it, I'm going to get it to create more image to fill in the blanks. So let's see what it comes up with. So yeah, it's okay, but you know, what is this? It doesn't really show anything, or like who has a building on a racetrack. So that's not great, but you can see other images. So there's that one, and it's okay, but it's almost like the racetrack looks a bit like a swimming pool. Yeah, that's not too bad. That is definitely looking more like a swimming pool again. So, I mean, we could go with that one. That's pretty good, but it looks like he's got I don't know, something in his hand here that's odd. So what I'm going to do actually is not accept it. And I'm just going to go back to that. We're going to go full screen with that because it works well. Now, we want to fix these market fabulations, fabulations. So this is something else you can do. Edit photo and go to Magic Eraser. And now you can change the size of your Magic Eraser. This one's probably a smidge big, so I'm just going to drop it down a little bit over here and then come into here and then just go over market fabulations. And sometimes it doesn't work brilliantly the first time. So you just go over it one more time, or as many times as you need to get it to work. Okay, keep trying that. So I'm going to try to take a little bit more of the wood so that it sees what to bring into the image. So that's looking pretty good. I'm going to just do the other ones behind it now. So let me just do those quickly. Okay, and on average, these took about between 2 and 4 passes to clean them up. So now you know how that works. And again, you can adjust that brush size. That still has a bit of white on it. So I'm just going to highlight that again. Try to get rid of that white mark. Okay, so there we go. Now I can just go and write in on these, which is great. So I'll show you how we do that. So we're going to go into text and bring over a heading. And I'm going to put quarterly planning. Oops, I knew I was spelling something wrong there. Quarterly planning. Let's try that again. Okay. And now I'm actually going to change that into my my sub heading font. Okay. And then right here, this is what you use just to give something a little bit of a turn. Okay. So you want to get that nicely lined up. Okay. It's a little on the big side. So we're just going to pull in a little bit on that corner dot to get it a little bit more centered. Okay, so you can always use this one here, the plus, or sort of like the, it's almost like a compass. The arrows point in all 4 directions. You can use that to move it. And this one to turn it. Okay, and now I'd like to just change the color. So white showed up nice on the original ones. So that's what we're going to do. Okay, to make it a little bit easier, I'm just going to duplicate that. So I just hit that duplicate button, take this back here. Okay, we're going to use the arrows to line it up to make it straight. We're going to use the dots to bring it in. Okay, now realistically, part of this will be hiding behind his leg. So let's just change what this is going to say. So that one was quarterly. We're going to do strategy. Okay, so strategy will work fine. Okay, I'm just going to bring it up there. It's not quite straight, so just straighten it out a little bit. Okay, let's throw something on the one behind. Okay, and we're going to do marketing. Okay, again, not quite straight, just straighten it out a bit. Oops, still not straight, is it? Okay. Super. Okay, and that's good enough. I like the way that's looking. There's nothing else that I'd really change on that. But if you wanted to, you could put the value of, business partnerships are fun. So maybe that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to add that. So we'll just bring in a header. Okay, heading, it's already in white. I'm going to bring it up here. Okay, business partnerships can be very rewarding. And so I'm just going to center that a little bit. Okay, I'm going to bring it over here. And I'm going to put a background behind that. So you've got a couple of choices. You could bring in a box and put a box background, but then I'll probably cover up that guy's head. In fact, I might just make it a smidge smaller. But you can go here into effects and you can add background. Okay, change it to be any color you want. So I can change it into one of my colors. Okay, kind of clashes with the image. So I'm just going to go like that. That looks nice with the image. So business partnerships can be very rewarding. Just going to put exclamation in there. All right, perfect. So now we've manipulated the image that AI created. We've made it our own. and we're going to download it. So download. I only want my first one. Oops, I do not want it as an MP4. I'd like it as a PNG. Okay, and download. Okay, that's downloaded. So the next thing I want to show you is going into Tiny PNG. This is something you want to use to compress your images so that they're not taking up tons of data, because that's what slows down your website or landing pages. So this is nice. This is free. I actually happen to have an account here, but I'm also toggling here. I'm toggling on convert my images automatically. So I'm going to upload a PNG. I want it to give me at least a WebP. I use WebPs and PNGs on my pages, preferably WebP. So, okay, we want to download that image. Okay, so LinkedIn post, that's the one that I've done. So it's 1200 by 1200. And let's see if this is going to let us. It doesn't tell us how big it is right now. On my Microsoft, I could have got that information, but there we go. It's 2 megabytes. That's a huge file. You add this onto your website and it's going to really slow things down. So that's going to affect your SEO. It's going to affect how you rate on Google and things like that. So here it's giving me a PNG at, it's reduced at 73% down to 647 kilobits. I'm going to also ask for a WebP and see if it makes it smaller. Look at that. It brought down the WebP to 157 kilobits. So this is fantastic. So we want to download that image there. Okay, so that is the image I'm going to use to upload. So I hope that helps. It's a little bit about Canva, a little bit about how to compress your images to make your websites, landing pages, etc. Load a heck of a lot more quickly. Okay, take care.